Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are and whenever this is, I am so grateful that you're here with us on The Sweet Spot, where we blend science, soul, and success to ensure that we have the best day ever. And today is Monday. Well, it's not just any Monday, Sweet Spotter. Around these parts, it's Making Moves Monday. Making Moves Monday. Are you ready to make a move? Because I am. I'm going to make the move with you. I'm your host for The Sweet Spot. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet. And for those of you who know me, you already know I'm a board-certified psychiatrist. I work in high performance. And for those of you who really know me, who've been really following me and hanging out with me here on The Sweet Spot, you know I'm your teammate. Your teammate in the game of life. This game that we've got to win. We got to win every single day, and we've got to be elite. So guess what, Sweet Spotter? This week I thought it would make sense to just go over keywords. Every now and then on the Sweet Spot, it's good to pause and just review words that matter. Because what are we in life other than a collection of words? Everything that we think is in words. Everything we do is because of a thought that becomes a word and becomes an action and a behavior. And then we create. Our intentions are formed in words. And today's word on Making Moves Monday is move. But before I dive into the word move, I wanted to go back to another word that you might not be as familiar with unless you remember your physics classes or your science classes. It's a word called inertia. And I need to spend a second on that with you because it's really important as we dive deeper into this idea of movement and momentum to understand what inertia is. Inertia, if you remember from your basic science class, it's the natural tendency of an object to resist change. Basically, that's it. Yeah, objects have a tendency to resist changes in whatever state of motion they are. So an object at rest is going to stay at rest. That's what the science says. And objects in motion tend to stay in motion unless some external force acts on that object to stop it. It's one of the foundational principles of classic physics. This was codified by Sir Isaac Newton and his first law, and I don't know if you remember those laws, and one of the first laws is the inertia of rest, which is the resistance to starting motion. Things that are not in motion, they don't want to start, they don't want to get up and they want to move. Then there's the inertia of motion. Once the motion has started, it's tough for them to stop or change their speed. And then there's the inertia of direction. Resistance to changing direction. This has been studied in science. Inertia. Rest, motion, and direction. Once you're in one of these, you're kind of stuck in them unless you have something happen on the outside. And this is where we get this term that nothing happens until something moves. Do you get that? Nothing is going to happen until you move. Yeah. So this thing about inertia in everyday language means that there's a lack of activity or an unwillingness to change that's already discovered in science. So we can have mental inertia. This is not limited to physical objects. Obviously, I'm in the mental performance space with you. And so that's why we take things in the physical world and things in the scientific world like inertia. And we say, yeah, there's inertia of rest and inertia of motion and inertia of direction in the physical world that the Galileo, I think, was one of the first physicists to observe this. He noticed that moving objects are only going to stop due to friction, not because they have something built into them to rest. They stop because something external causes them to rest. So, yeah, that's the idea that inertia and movement are linked. The question is, what kind of inertia are you in? Okay? Or am I in? Is it the inertia of rest? Is it the inertia of motion? Is it the inertia of direction? Because if you're in the inertia of rest, you're not going to want to move. And that's an issue. if you're in an inertia of motion, you could be in a situation where you need to rest and you need to change to sort of slow down, but you can't stop because you just keep going. Or sometimes you're in the inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. You're resisting changing directions and you may need to change. So once you understand inertia, and that is out there, you can almost understand why people behave the way they do. Why it's so hard to start a new habit. Or why it's so hard to break a habit. You're up against inertia. INERTIA. Important. Look it up. It exists. It's there. And that's part of the science that you need to know this morning before we dive into this word move. You see, I could give you a really motivational talk on the importance of movement and why it is good to make you move. But if you understand inertia and the inertia of rest, motion, and direction, you could pick which one you might be in and begin to work on what you need to work on. And you understand better, sweet spotter, why nothing happens until something moves. Yeah. So 7 days this week, we're going to do 7 words. We're going to do them one word at a time. Each one we're going to choose specifically for a day. Like today's word is move. And we're going to tie it into like, how is that going to help us? Right? How is that going to help us? Because look, we are wired for inertia. Let's be real, okay? They figured this out at Harvard and MIT. They did that. They did the studies to check it out, and they figured out that human behavior operates under the exact same principle of physics that I just shared with you. On the Sweet Spot, we blend science, soul, and success. So that's why you got that physics lecture on inertia, so that you can see that you as a human being and I as a human being, we are wired for inertia. The status quo is one of the most powerful forces in all of human psychology. And it takes real energy to break it. But here's the good news. You have to break it once, to be honest. Just break it once. Because the moment you make one deliberate move, your brain shifts. That's right. Your brain will shift. Just your idea, just thinking about making the move and visualizing it and getting ready to make it begins a process in your brain where dopamine, the reward and motivation chemical in your brain, begins to be secreted by the brain cells, your neurons. They fire in your brain even before the movement begins, not even after. Your brain actually anticipates the move. It prepares for it, and it wants to go, sweet spotter. It wants to go. The desire to move is already wired inside of you. So yeah, there might be inertia, but there's also a desire in there. And the only thing standing between you and momentum today on Making Moves Monday is your decision to begin. What do you need to do? What is the move? And once you begin, your brain has another trick, something called the Zeigarnik effect, which you and I have discussed maybe about a year or two ago on the Sweet Spot. We were really into the Zeigarnik effect. Just to remind you, the Zeigarnik effect is this idea that once you start something, your mind won't let it go. It's like a dog with a bone in the backyard. Once you start something, the Zeigarnik effect, that's Zeigarnik, I believe. Oh, that's close enough. The Zeigarnik effect, once you start something, your mind creates an almost irresistible urge to finish it. It'll nag you. You kind of know you have to finish it. Starting is often the hardest part. Remember, inertia. An object at rest is going to try to stay at rest. So of course, starting is the hardest part. After that, once you make the move, sweet builder, your own neuroscience, your brain takes over. Absolutely. And here's the thing, what motivational expert Steve Maraboli once said, an inch of movement will bring you closer to your goals than a mile of intention. An inch of movement will bring you closer to your goals than a mile of intention. An inch. Just an inch. not a marathon, not a master plan. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment for everything to line up or for the stars to align. Just 1 inch of movement, one tiny step. That's going to bring you closer to your goal than all the wonderful intentions that you and I talk about every single day. We could think about it till we're blue in the face. It's the movement that really counts. And if you're wondering what that looks like when life is sort of pressing down on you hard, when the road feels long and heavy and it's weighing on you, Dr. Martin Luther King gave us an answer with these words. He said, and I quote, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Fly, run, walk, crawl." Yeah, whatever it takes. It takes what it takes. He didn't ask us for perfection, nor did he say anything about speed. He didn't even discuss direction. You just have to keep moving forward. The mode doesn't matter. The way you do that doesn't matter. Flying, running, walking, crawling, doesn't matter. It's the momentum that you have to build that's going to keep you moving, sweet builder. This morning, this Monday. It's Making Moves Monday. And when it comes to taking your shot, when it comes to making your move, right? Wayne Gretzky, another great sports, you know him, Wayne Gretzky, said something that sounds a little like this. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. 100%. Not 50, not 70. Every single opportunity, every open door, every connection, every breakthrough you will miss. Simply because you did not move. Simply because of your inertia. Simply because you didn't move towards it. You didn't take an inch towards it. The shot you never take is already a complete loss. What do you have to lose by taking a move? What do you have to lose by moving 1 inch forward? Absolutely. You've got to get started. That's what Walt Disney said. A man who was fired and went bankrupt and was told his ideas were foolish. Remember Walt Disney? Right? He built the most magical creative empire in all of human history in a way. And he left us with this. The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. And I'm quoting him. The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Not tomorrow. Not when it's perfect. Not when you feel ready. Today, it's Making Moves Monday. Okay, you want something deeper. You want something more spiritual. I'm hearing you. I came prepared. It's Monday. I came prepared to talk to you about making your move. Okay? Look, in the ancient wisdom, and you know here on the Sweet Spot, we blend science, soul, and success. You've got science. We talked about what happens in the brain. You are going to feel the soul right now because I'm going to tell you what the ancient wisdom said. It said, look, those who hope in the Lord will what? Renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Soar, run, walk. Even in the ancient wisdom, the language of faith is the language of motion, the language of movement. God didn't say those who hope will sit around and try to figure it out and scratch their heads and chew the fat, have a latte, and I speak to myself, and talk about it until they get it. He said they will soar, run, and walk. Man, even movement is sacred. Wow, movement is actually spiritual. Movement is how heaven responds to earth. When you and I pray for something, sweet spotters, those of us that pray, we're asking heaven to move for us here on earth. So here's your assignment for today. One move. Just one. Don't let inertia win. One change of direction. If that's what you need. Don't let inertia win. Do what you got to do. You don't have to have the whole plan or know the whole journey. Just one deliberate, intentional move towards something that matters to you. Is it that you got to get out of the resting mode that you're in? Are you being lazy? Are you being stubborn and moving too much and not getting your rest? Do you need to change direction? Do you need to make a call, send an email, get the reps down, change your workout routine, listen to your coach or listen to your parent or listen to your professor or have the difficult conversation, lace up your shoes, have whatever it is that you have to do done on Monday. Open up the book, write the book. I speak to myself. Yes. Say yes to movement today. Say yes to taking 1 inch forward, sweet spotter. The day's word is move. And when you move, watch your brain and the universe do something with it. Because here's what I know about you. Okay, I already know you. I know what I got you. You wouldn't be here in the sweet spot on Monday, on Making Moves Monday, if you weren't already somebody who gets it. If you weren't already investing in yourself. If you weren't already the kind of person who moves. You're already in motion. You're in the sweet spot. It's Making Moves Monday. Let's build it. For science. For soul. For success. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet, and you're in the sweet spot. Today's word is move, and this is 1 of 7. Tomorrow we come back. We come back for word 2. And trust me, Tuesday is Take Action Tuesday. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit it different. Until then, stay in your sweet spot. Keep it moving. I'm Dr. Sweet.